Being a mom is hard. I don't argue that it's the hardest job in the world, although that might just be true, but it is physically and emotionally draining. Just the other day, 3 o'clock rolled around and my house was quiet. My 3 young kids were sleeping, but I knew I had to wake them soon to go pick up my oldest child who's in kindergarten. I woke up my 3-year-old and she laid down on the floor crying when I asked her to put her shoes on. I eventually dragged her out the door, but the entire way there, 2 of the 3 kids were crying because they were tired. Later, in an effort to survive the infamous bewitching hour, I strapped all 4 kids in, then drove to pick up a package I had missed earlier. A few things were thrown and slapped between kids, and there were tears and whining. My son discovered kernels of corn in his shoes from a field trip earlier that day, so he threw those at me and his siblings. We got to our destination, which of course was very quiet and not kid-friendly. Quiet adults were waiting in line, and my kids were all over the place. Embarrassing, but true. The package delivery carts were too tempting not to touch or push. The packaging materials were too interesting not to pull out. And the unfriendly, slow clerk basically asked me to get a handle on my kids. I could hear the whispers and the glares of, wow, she's got her hands full. Then he asked for my ID, and when I checked my bag, I realized I had left it at home. I got everyone out the door, and I forgot my own ID. I was so frustrated. But there are many days like this. It can be embarrassing to stand out like a sore thumb with 4 kids, which clearly is a lot for me to handle, and having to loudly ask your 2-year-old to take his hand out of his pants or your daughter to get off the cart because the man over there asked her to, while 5 other kidless pairs of eyes glare at you. But darn it, I looked good. You see, after having my 4th baby, I got to work losing the baby weight, and I also got into the best shape of my life. I'm naturally a quiet person who likes to blend in and keep to myself, so when I have to parent under the microscope and have all eyes in the room on me because of my kids, I can feel confident because I can rock my jeans. I can feel good because I spent 90 minutes in the gym and I lifted some pretty heavy weights this morning. I can feel happy because even though I have all these kids, I'm in better shape than these people can dream about. I can't always control my kids' behavior. I can't control when they whine, if they eat the food I prepare for them, or even if they'll get their shoes and socks on. I can't control if they're going to fight with each other, and I can't control what kind of mood they're going to be in. And I definitely can't control what other people think of me and my crazy family. None of us can control another person. But you know who you can control? You. Your health, your body, how you look, how you act, what your habits are, what your routines look like. If you're not happy with how you look, I can help. If you dream of being a smaller size, I can help. If you can't keep up with your kids because you're carrying around extra weight, I can help. I want to help you get into the best shape of your life. I discovered weightlifting when I set out to lose baby weight, and it has absolutely changed my body and my attitude towards exercise. I actually really enjoy going to the gym right now because I know what effective workout is. Building muscles through lifting heavy weights combined with a healthy diet has unlocked the secrets to easier weight loss and getting back my pre-baby body. No matter how old your baby is, I would love to help you tone muscle and lose fat. I have recipes and lessons and blog posts to help you on this journey. So sign up today and stay in the loop for great strategies from me, a registered dietitian nutritionist, but more importantly, a mom of 4 who knows exactly where you're coming from.